Hold on. Okay. Hello. Good morning, everybody. I just got done reading my daily devotion, my Bible, and my book that I got from BTU that was in my doctoring class. It is titled The Baptist Faith and Message. I think that's the name of it. I'm not quite sure. But, and then, as you can see, my headphones, I was listening to my Spotify God's Sunday mix. I was listening to Mary Mary. Before I jump into my thoughts on the haves and the have-nots and finding Carter, I just want to share something really fast. So, as I'm reading my Bible, I came across the story of Joseph. And I found that interesting because even though Joseph's brothers were jealous of him and wanted to kill him, so instead of killing Joseph, they sold him to slavery. And then they took this beautiful coat that where his father made him, and they put dead animal blood on it and gave it to Jacob, which was the father of Joseph. So what I found interesting was, even though Joseph's brothers were jealous of him because of his dreams, when they sold him, God still watched over Joseph. And even when the lady who Joseph worked for, her husband, even though she wanted to try to seduce him, he didn't go. He would always turn her down. So therefore, she lied and said that he tried to rape her. And then when he got thrown into prison, God still blessed him, and everything that he kind of touched, God still blessed him even though he was in prison. And from that, he met these two other guys who had dreams, and they went to Joseph and told them about the dreams that they had. And when Joseph interpreted the dreams that they had, he told the other guy to tell Pharaoh about him. So when the guy got out, he kind of forgot. So then the Pharaoh had a dream, and when the Pharaoh, he was trying to figure out what his dream meant, and the chief, whatever the guy who was worked for the Pharaoh, he had told him about Joseph. Then he said, basically, when they had their dreams, that Joseph had predicted everything, and what Joseph said had came true. So, therefore, Pharaoh found Joseph and got him out of prison. And when Joseph told him what his dream meant, he made Joseph kind of like a, what do you call it? A head, not a head, but a kind of like in charge. Well, yeah, he made him in charge. So as that being said, Joseph had said what that dream meant to the Pharaoh, and then the Pharaoh made Joseph kind of like a king. Not kind of like a king, but something similar to that. So long story short, his brothers had somehow had to come and get something from Joseph because they had no food. So when his brothers came, Joseph recognized them, and then he remembered the dream that he had when he told his brothers that they would bow down to him, and that's what happened. But what really fascinated me was the fact of, even though like his brothers were jealous of him, God still watched over Joseph, and he blessed Joseph. And Joseph wasn't mean to his brothers, which he could have been, but instead he helped his brothers out, and he also blessed them too. What I got from that was, no matter what people say or try to do to you, if God loves you, he will always protect you. He will always bless you, and He will always keep you out of harm's way. That's what I got out of it. But enough of that. Just wanted to get that off my chest. And so, alright. Now, about the haves and the have-nots. First of all, I want to say this. Veronica, I don't like you. Why are you so mean? Like, you should want your son to be happy. Why are you forcing your son? Why are you forcing him to be with a girl when he doesn't want to because you don't want him to be gay? You're mean and you're evil and you're just, I just have no respect for Veronica. Never have, never will. I know it's just a show, but I just don't have that much for Veronica. Never. Now, David, he's finally decided to go sleep with Maggie. But it's Veronica's fault. Because she should have picked up the phone. She wants to be a little meaner. Yeah, that's right. I said meaner. She wants to be a little meanie. And she's just so evil. Like, so evil. It doesn't make any sense. So David, of course, is going to sleep with, what's her name? Maggie. Okay, so as I'm watching it, I know I don't like Maggie, but I got to give it to Maggie. Maggie's very smart. Maggie is, I couldn't even get upset about her last night. I wanted to, but I couldn't because she was so smart at what she was saying. But let's talk about Hannah and Candace. First of all, when I saw the episode before that, because like I told you guys, I was away, so, and where I was at, it was no TV, so when I came back, I tried to catch up on certain shows. So, I saw the last episode where Candace had basically told Hannah and Benny that her son, that Quincy, killed their son. And what made me so upset about the matter is when she told that, Hannah didn't hug her. Like, she showed no remorse at all. So last night as they was talking and she asked what was Benny and she was saying, and Hannah was saying, I don't think your son is dead. And I felt some type of way, like, why would she make that up? You know? But then when Hannah started talking more, I was like, you know what? Hannah might be right. But when Candace said, don't you have a Bible to read? And when she started naming Bibles, and at the end when she said, called her baby, I really hope that made me feel it made me feel kind of good because I want to know, Hannah, I love Hannah, but how she treats Candace, it does something to me because what in the world? Why are you so, like, I hope this pulls them together and I hope that something works out. I don't know who got shot. I don't know if Amanda shot herself, if she shot Wyatt, or if she shot her mother. We all saw it. Jim got kidnapped, of course, because that's part of Candace's thing. So, no one knows what's going to really happen to him. And let's talk about Miss Amanda. Okay? So, this is what made me laugh. Everybody was so shocked that Jeff was with the girl. Like, it was funny. But to Amanda, when she introduced Quincy, Veronica know good and well who Quincy is. She's the one who got him out. And I hope that all comes out. But when Quincy was introducing himself, he said, I'm Quincy. Quincy B. And I was like, what? Did he just say Quincy, you bitch? That's what he said. So when Judge Christ said, well, Quincy B, I cracked up laughing. But I'm a little upset because I have to wait till January now. Like, I have to wait till January to find out what happened. Really, Tyler Perry? Really? Seriously? That's what we're going to do? You're going to make me wait till January? Alright, cool. No, I understand. It's cool, dude. I get you. Cool, whatever. Do you, boo-boo. Now, let's talk about Finding Carter. So, I going to try to see the last episode of Finding Carter on my demand because I couldn't watch it last night because I was watching the haves and the have-nots. But last night, Finding Carter was really good. She was kind of, sort of, I hate to say it, but I think her plan backfired. When she was kind of, going on there to try to figure out stuff, she ended up liking her real mom. They had a fun time. And I think that she's beginning to kind of like her mom, Elizabeth. And when Elizabeth came in and told her that she would stop trying to find the lady who abducted her, I think that made kind of close, because she said for 5 minutes we got along, and she liked that. My thing with her mom is she's just so scared. She's been going for 13 years. She got abducted when she was 3, and her mom just has a fear of that's going to happen again. And she doesn't want that to happen again. So she's trying her best to kind of, let her adjust, but also not wanting no one to take her away. I can't wait till next Tuesday to see Finding Carter. I really love the show. It's an awesome show to watch. And that is it. Her sister Taylor is kind of coming out of her little shell. And, that's good. But what bothers me is I hope that nothing happens between her real parents, like her mom and the dad. Because the dad and the brother are kind of cool. Those are two she can kind of talk to. Because they didn't rush her. They weren't trying to ambush her, nothing like that. The mom's coming around slowly, but my biggest concern is next week's. Is she going to go with her birth mom? The lady who abducted her? I don't know. I can't wait till next Tuesday. That is all the time I have. And I will see you guys tomorrow to talk about, I guess, bringing it. So I'm my Beamly fam. I promise you guys I will be back in my chat rooms hopefully by next week. I'm still kind of trying to get used to time-wise. I've been missing Wendy Williams. I'm trying to get back to my regular schedule. But yeah, hopefully my